At the beginning of the story, we see a girl named Debbie Ocean who was sentenced to 5 years in prison for theft. Debbie is out on parole. Before leaving, the prison officers ask her about her brother, Danny Ocean, who was a thief. Debbie tells them that he was her brother. It is not like that. Someone has implicated him in this theft case, for which he has served 5 years of sentence. Hence, he is now going out. Finally, after getting out of jail, Debbie goes to a cosmetic shop and stealthily buys some items. She takes the tags off and takes them to the counter to return the items she bought just last week, which makes us understand. Debbie is a con artist who cheats people. Smooth. Debbie deceives a counter girl by luring her with her words and swindles her with cosmetic items. From a big hotel, she goes there and overhears a couple who have a flight this evening, but have mistakenly booked a hotel room for a longer period. Oops for them. Lucky for her. After talking to the receptionist and canceling their room, they leave for the airport. Debbie talks to the receptionist in the same couple's voice and keeps her busy with her conversation. Clever girl. After trapping that couple, she cancels their room and goes into that room and starts spending her tonight there, taking a bath at night. Oh, freedom. While there, Debbie finds a piece of paper containing her plan for further theft. The next day, Debbie visits her brother Danny's grave, where she finds her brother's friend. She meets him and talks to him about her future plans. A little later, Debbie meets her friend Lou, a bar owner who dreams of traveling the world by bike. Sounds nice, right? She messages her and invites her to meet at a place. Lou is very happy to meet Debbie after so long. Debbie, from the cosmetic shop. Debbie gives Lou the stolen items and tells him about her next big heist, which involves stealing a jewelry item from Cartier. The company has to steal a necklace named Toussaint, which is worth about $150 million and is kept there under very tight security. Without listening to his full story, Lou agrees to accompany him. But Lou tells her that stealing the necklace will be very difficult. So Debbie tells him that the necklace will come out on its own. But for her, they will need a good team. So Lou brings Debbie over to his house. The next day, Debbie goes to her ex-boyfriend Claude's art gallery. Arriving there, she puts a fake knife to Claude's throat and breaks one of his buttons, revealing that Claude is the one who killed Debbie, was framed for theft. And now, Debbie and Lou go to a big museum where a Hollywood actress. Today, Daphne will be holding a press conference. Debbie is here to introduce Lou to her team members, who are Daphne herself. They will use her without informing her, so that she will automatically join their team. Sneaky. The press conference will start after some time. It is attended by both of them. In fact, after some time, a costume exhibition like Met Gala is going to be held in this museum, in which Daphne will be a guest. A reporter asks Daphne which designer's dress she will wear in this exhibition, on which Daphne tells him that she has not yet received a lead on their plan. Wait, what? Anyway, Debbie and Lou begin their search for a good designer. After searching, they find out about a good designer named Rose, who is currently going through financial crisis and debt. Perfect target. Reaching the exhibition, the two ladies tell Rose their plan, in which Rose's job is to convince Daphne to wear the Toussaint necklace at the exhibition. Seeing her financial difficulties, Rose joins their team. After this, Debbie becomes a meter. The Indian girl who works here with her mom in making jewelry also has imitation necklaces like Toussaint necklace in her team. Nice. When Debbie arrives at Lou's house, Lou introduces her to a girl named Nine Ball, who is a hacker, high-tech, after which Nine Ball hacks a museum's camera and shows him his art, and Debbie adds him to her team. The crew is coming together. The next day, Lou, Debbie, and Rose go to meet a girl named Dari, who is Daphne's cousin. Debbie takes Dari's hand, and Debbie takes a photo of her and gets the news of their meeting published in the newspaper. Clever. Daphne is a very egoistic girl. She sees Debbie's encounter with Rose on the news. Daphne thinks Rose is a designer, so Daphne invites Rose to meet her, where Rose repeatedly ignores Daphne. Ooh, playing hard to get. So Daphne quickly makes her designer to compete with her sister. Perfect. Lou and Debbie needed 2 more people on their team, so they hired a girl named Constance. She is actually a pickpocket who distracts a boy and steals his watch. After which, seeing her skills, she and Constance, after talking to him, Debbie includes him in her team. Wait, him or her? Anyway, then she goes to meet a lady named Tammy, who keeps the stolen items in good condition. Like the other ladies, Tammy agrees to their proposal and joins their team. When asked why she did not hire a single male teammate, she explains that because of the beauty of girls in this job, they are not. The suspicion subsides. The next day, all 7 teammates meet at Lou's house. Daphne still didn't know she was on the team, because Daphne will wear the necklace. Lou has a model of the museum at home. Debbie tells them that they need to complete the task. Let the planning begin. But everyone will have $165 million. Debbie tells everyone about their work, which involves getting the necklaces from Cartier every day. Nine Ball's job is to bring him to Daphne. He will have to hack the museum security system. The next day, Tammy comes to Debbie with glasses and a 3D printer. These glasses will scan the necklace and make a duplicate copy of it using the 3D printer, which will make that necklace look like a real necklace. They will replace it with a duplicate necklace. Rose and Amita go to Cartier's, where the manager agrees to give Daphne a one-day contract. Toussaint asks for the necklace, but the manager refuses, saying it costs, wait, 50? No, it is worth $150 million. If he loses it, it will be a huge loss for Cartier. On this, she keeps saying this to her every day. She convinces him to give it to her by saying that if a Hollywood actress was a Cartier company necklace, it will be an advertisement for Cartier itself, which is quite right. Once a day, she asks him to see the necklace, because only after seeing it will she be able to design a dress for Daphne. And when she goes to see that necklace, Rose finds the ones given by Tammy. Wearing the glasses, she starts scanning the necklace, but 50 feet below the ground, the glasses are not receiving any signal. So every day, she makes some excuse to the manager and takes the necklace to the ground floor and scans it, revealing the identity of the rest of the team sitting at Lou's house. The members prepare a duplicate necklace using a 3D printer. But on the other hand, their troubles increase, because someone has copied it. A painting was stolen by breaking into the museum security system. Seeing the security flaw, a meeting was held between the museum staff and the security officer. Nine Ball disguises herself as a cleaning staff and sets up a microphone in the room to eavesdrop on the conversation. Smart. After which, Debbie and Nine Ball overhear their conversation and discover that the museum security system is about to change, and therefore they update their plan. And according to the new plan, they will replace a duplicate necklace with a real necklace in the toilet, because there will be cameras everywhere in the museum except that place. Finally, a blind spot. So Debbie tells Nine Ball that he needs to create a blind spot for the camera outside the restroom, so that no one can keep an eye on the toilet. Then Constance can steal the necklace and hide it. Then go to the toilet with security. They will only check the outside camera, so they will have to create a blind spot here. The next day, an email from him reaches a laptop of Paul, the head of security at the Nine Ball Museum. After getting the new security system installed, she would have hacked his laptop by making him click on it and hack the security cameras of the entire museum. After which, he hacked 2 cameras outside the museum's toilet and moved them slightly every day to record a video there, creating a blind spot. Meanwhile, on the other hand, interview for the coordinator position at Vogue, the company that manages the Met Gala exhibition at the Taipei Museum. Lots of moving pieces. After clearing the interview, Tammy scans a museum seating arrangement map in Vogue with her glasses and sends it to Debbie at the exhibition. Vogue hasn't decided yet who will sit next to Daphne. So according to Debbie, Tammy is Debbie's ex. She adds her boyfriend Clot's name to it. Here, Tommy asked Debbie why she added Clot's name to it. Debbie explains that she wants revenge on Lord because of their relationship 10 years ago when they worked together. They both came together and earned money by selling paintings in an illegal manner. But one day, he lured her with money. He stole the painting himself by giving it to me and made me sign a paper and then blamed me for it, due to which I was sentenced to 5 years in jail. And he, in 5 years, she had prepared the entire plan for this theft with the help of her mastermind. Cold revenge. The next day, Tammy tells the Vogue people that the food provided by the exhibition's catering service is not good, and hence, they need a nutrition specialist who can prepare food as per the celebrity's taste. In which Tammy suggests Lou's name to Vogue, whom he hires. Seeing Clot's name in the seating arrangement, Lou hires Debbie. She refuses to do so because it will be dangerous for her. But Debbie tells her that everything will be according to her wishes. The day before the Met Gala, or the exhibition, Cartier brings a Toussaint necklace to Daphne under very tight security. The pressure is building. Daphne also stays at the necklace for a while. When Rose puts the necklace on Daphne and starts taking it off, she realizes it turns out that the necklace will only open with a different type of magnet, meaning this magnet is a key to opening this necklace. The video of which, she makes it and shows it to her team every day. Seeing this, everyone present there is stunned, because they had never thought about it. Nine Ball calls her sister and tells her about this, where Rose's sister, thinking it was a video, takes the necklace. She makes a similar magnet to open it. Phew. After which, The entire team takes a magnet and sets out to execute their plan in the museum. As the exhibition opens, Daphne arrives at the event with Rose and Claudie, wearing a $150 million necklace. Seeing this, everyone present as attention is focused on the necklace worn by Daphne. Many Hollywood-era celebrities were present in that event. Big celebrities also come here. All the statues inside the museum are adorned with expensive jewelry. Outside the museum, 9 Ball is kept in a van, sitting and keeping an eye on the entire museum. Debbie enters the event under a fake name. Here, around Daphne, the necklace is always being looked after by 2 security guards hired by the Cartier company from the army, while Debbie is also taking care of them. After which, the dinner begins. Constance is working as a waitress, and Lou is working as a caterer for celebrities. Lou is preparing food for Daphne. Before taking the food to Daphne, Lou adds something to her dish, which Daphne eats. She takes it, but after a while, she starts vomiting. Seeing this, Tammy present there tells everyone about this, due to which Debbie, already outside the toilet, and Constance arrives in the toilet vomiting. While guarding the ladies' toilet, Debbie stops the guard from entering the ladies' toilet. She starts vomiting and, pretending to help, Constance uses a magnet to remove the necklace Daphne is wearing. She secretly takes it out, while the waiter is taking the plate from Daphne's table toward the kitchen as per Tammy's instructions. Debbie pushes her into the blind spot outside the restroom, allowing Constance to leave the restroom undetected with a necklace on her plate. She puts it in the dishwasher and goes into the kitchen. While the guards are busy talking, Amita is working as a dishwasher in the kitchen, who, after taking the waiter's plates, takes out the necklace from it and goes to the toilet, where she had made all the arrangement to open the necklace and break it into pieces. On the other hand, when Daphne comes out of the restroom without the necklace, the guards are stunned, causing the guard to panic all over the restroom. They check the necklace and start questioning Daphne, but she tells them that she doesn't know anything about the necklace. The guard standing nearby also gives him a clot. Wait, what? After which, the guards present their call all the guests to one place and start checking them. Then a guard comes into the kitchen and starts searching there. Then his eyes fall on the locked toilet in the kitchen. Upon seeing the toilet, 9 Ball signals Tammy, who takes a duplicate necklace she has with her from the water, and tells the guards that the necklace. Hearing the news of the necklace being found, the guard in the kitchen leaves, while Amita breaks the real necklace into pieces and gives it to Constance. Smooth. She gives it to him, and 9 Ball also changes her dress and comes to the party. And Constance gives the pieces of the necklace 1by1 to her entire team. And now, Dee is wearing a fake necklace. Before leaving the event, she bumps into Debbie Kluger and apologizes to her. Saying this, she leaves from there. As soon as the event ends, the entire team comes out of the event happily. After the event, when the fake necklace is brought to the vault, the manager starts checking it. As soon as he checks it, he gets nervous. After which, he goes to the insurance company. The investigator calls John, who arrives and questions the 2 guards and checks the drainage of the museum's toilet. He tries to do it, but finds nothing there. After which, he questions Daphne, who tells him that she doesn't know anything about it because she doesn't even have access to the toilet. The necklace was with her, but when she started vomiting, she does not remember anything after that. In the CCTV footage, John is waiting. He finds out about the toilet exiting through a blind spot and then questions the waiter about it. But the waiter apologizes to him and says that he was taking drugs at that time, and hence he also does not know anything about this. Then, we are shown all the girls gathered at Lou's house when Daphne arrives, leaving them stunned. Wait, what? They leave, but Lou and Debbie tell them that Daphne knows all about it, because she saw Rosie's video, and she knows everything about Constance taking the necklace from her neck. And that puts her on their team now, because if she wanted, she could have told John about him in advance. On this, everyone says that to close this case, they should have made someone a suspect. Debbie tells Claudia, delighted, that she bumped into Claudia while leaving the event. She had put a piece of lace, so that during the investigation, she would be blamed, and our plan would be completely successful, which Daphne understands. Claude is her ex-boyfriend, and she had made him sit with her only to trap him in this case. And now, the next work is to be done by Daphne, and the next day, Tammy and Debbie hire some old women to sell the pieces of the stolen necklace. Debbie sells the stolen goods illegally in different shops. She goes to meet investigator John, who is also suspicious of Debbie, because he knows her brother and dad, who were actually big thieves, because he caught them many times. But John, according to John, Debbie is not a suspect, because the CCTV camera does not show Debbie with Daphne. While John knows that she had the necklace, Debbie tells him She can tell him about the real thief, who has only a 10% share of the necklace. And you can put all the blame on him. On this, Debbie shows him the photo of Clough, from which John understands that Debbie has mentioned his name only to Trap Lord, because he had also framed him in the same way. John asks her for proof, because he also wants to close the case as soon as possible. Debbie tells him that she will send him the proof shortly. That same night, as planned, Daphne seduces Claw and takes him to her bed. She ties it on and starts looking for her suit, in which Debbie had put a piece of the necklace before the event ended. The suit is found, and Daphne clicks a photo and sends it to Debbie, who in turn sends a photo as proof to Tabby, who can close the case and put Claw in jail. The same old women deposit a large sum of money into Claw's bank account, to whom he sold the pieces of the necklace, making it even more certain that Claudia would go to jail. After Claudia's interrogation, she is punished, after which all the ladies are partying together, where Debbie reveals everything to them, and she tells that now everyone will get a share of more than $65 million. Hearing this, everyone's senses are blown away, because he made duplicate copies of the jewelry of all the statues displayed in the museum with the help of a 3D printer. He also replaced them, and he did this when, on the day of the event, after the necklace went missing, the guards present there were gathering people together, a task carried out by Lou and an old friend of his, with Amita also assisting them. And the sale of all these jewels has raised enough money that each one will now receive $38 million, so that all of them can fulfill their dreams. At the end of the movie, we are shown a scene from a few years later, in which everyone can fulfill their dreams. After receiving the money, they set out on different paths to fulfill their dreams. Lou goes on a world tour on a bike. Tammy becomes a director of Daphne Films. Constance works to expand her business. She opens YouTube. Wait, Amita goes to Paris with a boy she met. Nine Ball opens her own pool club. And in the end, Debbie goes to the grave of her brother Danny, the main leader of this movie in this big heist, and shares the joy of her victory. Throughout the movie, Debbie, along with 7 other girls, commits the world's biggest heist with a dangerous and undetectable plan, which he had made during his 5 years in jail. And in this theft, she took a little more risk and stole the rest along with the necklace. They stole all the jewelry on the idols and sold it, which would have resulted in a larger sum of money for each of them than they had imagined, with the help of which they can easily fulfill their dreams and desires. This amazing movie ends here. Friends,